Hello, Mr. Boogie. This is Ice Michael Baker at YouTube.com coming at you today and see how you doing today. How's your life? How's your health? How's your mom doing? How's your roommate doing? How's your brother doing? And how you doing today? How's your weekend was this weekend past? How's your weekend, Mr. Boogie? For your weekend. My weekend was a blessing day. I know your day was a blessing day too, Mr. Boogie. And I'm about to say something here that's very important to me. I don't mean no harm on nobody's channel. But just like I said, my name is Ice Michael Baker. I don't mean no harm. But like I said, man, you're the best friend I ever had in my whole life, man, on YouTube.com. And why I say that, man, because you number one in my book, man. You really is. You number one on YouTube.com in my book, Mr. Boogie. Why I say that? Because I feel like, man, you're very, very close to me in my heart, Mr. Boogie. And I don't mean no harm about that, You might not know me, but that's okay, man. I left you some text messages at the bottom of your page. I left you some thumbs up, Mr. Boogie, on your page. And I left you some text messages on your email, Mr. Boogie. And I left you a flag on your email, Mr. Boogie. So you see this flag, that be me, Ice Michael Baker at YouTube.com, to see how you doing. And don't worry about those play haters hating on your channel, Mr. Boogie. There's no reason to get upset, man. There's no reason at all to get upset, because I get them too, man. I get those play haters too, man. You know what I do with those play haters, Mr. Boogie? I give it to God, and I let God handle my battles for me. I don't get mad. I don't. What the use getting mad at something they don't know you? They don't know you, Mr. Boogie. So there's no reason to get mad about these play haters. I get them. You get them. Guess what? Nobody don't know you, Mr. Boogie. So guess what? Nobody cannot say nothing to Mr. Boogie. Because Mr. Boogie is a nice person on YouTube.com. And I represent Mr. Boogie on YouTube.com of his video. That's right. I represent Mr. Boogie on his videos of his opinion. Yes, Mr. Boogie got a good opinions on his head, and that's good. And that means that's good, Mr. Boogie. But you know what, Mr. Boogie? That means man, to the bottom of my heart, to the bottom of my feet, you're a good friend, man. You're a very good hosting friend. You is. And like I said, man, I'm still praying for you, man. I'm still praying for your health. Yes, I am. I'm still praying for your diabetes, man. I'm still praying for your diabetes. That's right. Ice Michael Baker is still with you in your heart, Mr. Boogie. Don't give up. Do not give up the ship, Mr. Boogie. I am praying for your diabetes. You can get better, Mr. Boogie. That's right. I'm not looking at you because of your weight, not because of your size, not because of your color. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking in your heart, Mr. Boogie. I'm looking in your heart, straight in your heart, straight in your eye, Mr. Boogie. And that means good. I'm looking at something like that, man. I'm looking at a person who can handle their own videos, and that's you, Mr. Boogie. You talk a lot, but you talk a lot. I mean about your videos, and you be serious with your videos. I understand that, Mr. Boogie, and I respect that, Mr. Boogie. I'm looking at some feedback at you, Mr. Boogie. You give some few pointers about the video, about yourself, how you feeling, how you doing. I'm looking at some feedbacks about that too. When you ever make a new video, you can put it in my account, and I can look at them. And like I said, I don't judge nobody's videos, man. I don't judge nobody's videos. I don't. I let God judge those videos, because only God judges those videos. Like we go out there in public, in the street, people point, people laugh, people giggle, laugh, point, you know, and grin under their teeth about what a big person this person is. Mr. Boogie, I feel the same way too, Mr. Boogie. I got one leg, Mr. Boogie, and I got people laughing at me. How I walk, how I talk, how I'm talking, how I'm walking, how I carry myself. But guess what? I keep on walking. I put it in the Lord's hand, man. He look at those fools out there who laughing, giggling, and they don't know what they giggling about because they're scared to come up on a person like you, Mr. Boogie. They are scared coming up on me. Because you know why? Because they're guilty. They're guilty as charged. So that's all they can do is take their little, you know, their little anger out on somebody on YouTube, or out on me, or out on you, Mr. Boogie. But guess what? I'm not like that. I'm the coolest dude on YouTube.com. And I know you feel the same thing with you. And I know your opinion is cool and calm and collected on your channel too, Mr. Boogie. And like I said, man, just be strong for the Lord, Mr. Boogie. Be strong, man. Don't worry about those play haters. Don't worry about those people out there laughing, giggling, pointing, and everything at you, Mr. Boogie. Because guess what? They do the same thing with me. Because I got one leg, man. I got one leg. And guess what, man? I'm still striving. And I'm still living, and I'm still who I am. And I'm gonna keep on doing what I got to do out there in the community, especially on God's turf. And I know you feel the same way too, Boogie. And I want you to do the same thing like I'm doing too, Mr. Boogie. Just be strong for the Lord, and just ignore those play haters, you know, on YouTube.com, like I am, man. Just ignore them. You got them out in the public, you got them on the internet, you got them all over you, man. You got to be strong and walk. Just keep walking, man. Don't worry about it, man. Just keep praying. Do what you got to do and do the best you can and pray up, man. And that's all I can do, man, is pray for you on my Bible, man. That's all I can do. So give me some feedback. This is Ice Michael Baker at YouTube.com. I am your wholesome friend, your bosom buddy, your wholesome friend, your Christian friend, and your friend you want to talk to online. You know you can get me at. So, I'll catch you later. I'll be praying for you, Mr. Boogie. And I'll let God be with you in your soul. Have a good blessed night. Have a good blessed day. Have a good blessed afternoon. This is Ice Michael Baker. I'll be looking for a feedback at you, Mr. Boogie, about my opinions. So be strong and be well. Bye-bye.